Is it possible to create 50 meals that perfectly represent each one of our nation's 50 states?
Ooh, Lord.
Well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying.
We need relief. Relief.
I'm Taylor Hicks. You may know me as a singer. So why is an entertainer hosting a food show? Simple. I love food. I even own my own barbecue joint. And I love to travel. So I'm hitting the road and eating my way across America, one state at a time. On this episode of State Plate, I'm in a state known for its derby, bluegrass, and unbridled spirit. That's right, I'm in the great state of Kentucky, home to a duo of derby-inspired sandwiches, bread so moist it's eaten with a spoon, candy with a classic Kentucky kick, and a whole lot more. I got a feeling that this sandwich is gonna knock my socks off. So stay tuned for a heaping helping of Kentucky on State Plate. Here's the challenge. I have this empty plate that I have to fill up with foods that best represent the state of Kentucky. The big question is, what goes on the plate and what will be left off? Louisville is Derby territory and ground zero for Benedictine spread and the hot brown sandwich. Lawrenceburg is the burgoo capital of the world. Frankfort is the birthplace of the bourbon ball. And all across the bluegrass state, folks spoon up countless plates of spoon bread. So, off to the races to check out the best foods that Kentucky has to offer. The state of Kentucky is most famous by far for its thoroughbred horses and the Kentucky Derby. Where high society gathers, fabulous food follows. And the Derby is an event that is supported by the whole state, from the farms and farmers to the factories and eateries. Our first State Plate contender is a quintessential Kentucky Derby dip. Whether served on crackers or spread into tiny tea sandwiches, this classic is so famous it goes by one name, Benedictine. First stop, Hutcherson Family Farm Produce outside Lexington, Kentucky, where restaurateur Sylvia Lovely works directly with farmers like Bobby Hutcherson to get the freshest produce for her restaurants and catering company. Kentucky is the perfect blend of high society and farmland. I love that.
I know, it all kind of comes together.
Tell me a little bit about the Derby Society.
Derby Society is as old as Kentucky is, and the foods that get known, Derby pie, mint juleps, bread pudding, all of those things are there. And one of those things is the Benedictine sandwich. They're tiny little tea sandwiches, and they're very dainty.
And that's a tradition.
They're dainty, it's tradition.
The tradition began in the early 1900s when Louisville local Jenny Benedict concocted a dip made from cucumbers, onions, and soft cream cheese. The recipe was a hit in high society circles and put Jenny on Kentucky's culinary map.
You know, it's one of those foods that has stood the test of time. What's still alive after all of this time, right? It is. People are still requesting it, and I think it is just symbolic.
To make Benedictine, you have to have fresh cucumbers.
Hey, Taylor.
Good to see you.
You ready to pick some cucumbers?
They look great.
They are great. Kentucky is known for its limestone soil. The limestone is what makes everything grow so well in the state of Kentucky. All the big horse farms, they thrive on it. That's why we have so many thoroughbred and Triple Crown winners.
It's also why they have such great produce. Today, Kentucky boasts a nearly $5.5 billion a year agriculture business.
You gonna help me pick this field?
Yeah, I will.
Usually what you'll do, you'll hold that end of the vine right there and snap it off, and then you'll get him fished through there like that.
Find the vine and pull it straight off.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's a good looking cucumber there.
Yeah.
Once we're trained, we divide and conquer.
This is the way that I always do it. I'll take one side, and my help will take the other side. We start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we've been known to go to 11 o'clock at night.
A cucumber is ripe when it reaches the proper size. So how small do we leave them?
Get one of those big ones out of there. Okay. Compare it with this one. In 2 days, this cucumber here will be this size. And they grow that fast.
The dark green skin protects the fruit from sunburn. But the true key to a perfect cucumber is the texture.
Do you notice how it's got all these little prickly things, these little spines on it right there. Well, that's a sign of freshness. You always kind of look for that in a fresh food market. They fight over that kind in the grocery store.
You're making me hungry for cucumbers.
And today, we're making Benedictine sandwiches in true farm-to-table style. It all starts with freshly sliced cucumbers and cream cheese. The large slices add a crunchy texture, while finely minced cucumber and onions add to the flavor. Served on white bread, no crust, of course.
Oh, that is delicious.
I love how it's cream cheesy. And then all of a sudden, there's just burst of cucumber. It's a very cool, refreshing taste. And then obviously you got the fluffy white bread that's kind of the pillow around everything.
It doesn't overpower it, but it's just perfect.
It's just a really amazing sandwich.
And they're tiny. You can eat a lot of them and nobody will make fun of you.
We found our appetizer, a classic Benedictine sandwich made with cucumbers straight from the fertile Kentucky soil. Derby fare at its dainty finest.
I love that farmer's hand holding that dainty little sandwich.
Coming up, a Kentucky stew by any other name is burgoo.
Is that French?
No, it's Kentucky.
We're in the historic town of Lawrenceburg in Anderson County, Kentucky. And today is a very special day. The entire community gathers to celebrate one of Kentucky's most unique foods, something called burgoo.
Before one can fully appreciate burgoo, we gotta find out what it is.
And what better place to do that than the self-named burgoo capital of the world?
So I gotta ask y'all, what does burgoo mean?
Well, to me, it means whatever you want to put in the pot and stir long enough to cook it. That's what it means.
No two recipes for burgoo are the same. It is basically a meat and vegetable stew where the ingredients are whatever's available, although it nearly always contains tomato, potato, onions, and corn. Folklore says burgoo began around 1860 when Civil War cooks kept big vats of tomato-based vegetable stews a-brewing, then added any and all meats that hungry soldiers might bring back from the field.
People would bring whatever they had in their garden, scrape it in the local pot.
So it was kind of a community thing.
Oh, absolutely. This festival brings the community together.
The highlight of the festival is the burgoo cook-off.
Anybody can be a judge today. They donate $2. We give them a scorecard, a cup, and a spoon. And they're the ones who pick who's the winner. And like you say, every recipe's different. You never know what you're going to get. Back in the old days, it could be your rabbits, your squirrels. Anything anybody has is scraped in the pot.
Nowadays, it's mostly beef and chicken, some lamb, stuff that you can get at the supermarket and stuff. You just got to try it out and see what you like the best.
What kind of burgoo have you got here?
I have smoked chicken, smoked pork, beef in it.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, this looks like a pretty festive batch of burgoo here.
Oh, it is. I got beef, chicken, and pork, and 18 different spices.
You won't tell me what your secret is?
The only place I got is here in my head. It's not even written.
But what about the name burgoo?
What do you think the name means?
I have no idea.
What does burgoo mean?
The word burgoo may have a French or even Arabic origin, but legend has it that it was a soldier with a cleft palate who tried to pronounce bird stew that gave the dish its unique name.
You know what's great about burgoo is that nobody actually knows where the name came from, but they darn sure know what's in it.
Right.
I'm meeting up with first place champion Davey Warford to find out what's in his award-winning burgoo.
You need some help?
Yeah, we'll take over for a minute.
The meat in his recipe, beef tips and beef tenderloin.
So how long you been making burgoo?
Well, I've been doing it all my life, but my grandfather started back in like 1916.
What time were you here this morning?
We got started cooking at 2:30 this morning.
Do you have to keep stirring
Yeah,
continuously?
continually all day long.
Because if you don't,
It'll stick.
But the real secret to his success is his kettle.
how old's your kettle there?
It's at least 100 years old or older. Made from a Model T rim.
So that's the Model T Ford rim right there.
Yeah,
Only in Kentucky.
that's right.
Adding water keeps the consistency in check. Constantly stoking the fire keeps that giant kettle hot. and delicate veggies like corn get added in at the end.
You ready to see how we done?
Yeah.
Won't burn your thumbs.
That's delicious. You can take the corn and the beef right off the bat. And it's got some real hearty texture to it. Kind of like a really, really thick vegetable soup, but with some really good tenderloin and beef in there. And this is good stuff.
We found our first side dish on our main plate, a hearty bowl of Kentucky burgoo, the use what you have stew with that ever mysterious name.
Is that French?
Now it's Kentucky.
Coming up,
Every time I hear good bluegrass music, I come running.
bluegrass on the porch and a classic dish on the stove. What's more Kentucky than this? Plus, the secret to the sauce behind the world-famous hot brown sandwich, revealed.
Do you know that there's only myself and one other employee that I've given the recipe to?
We're on a mission to build a meal with the most iconic foods in the state of Kentucky. Our next state plate contender is a bit of a half-truth. It's called spoon bread. Moist enough to require a spoon, but not technically bread. Spoon bread is a classic Kentucky dish that's more like an Appalachian version of a corn souffle. And to find it, I'm checking out another classic Kentucky institution. Few sites are as common in Kentucky as this one, like my friends in the bluegrass band, Stringtown, picking on the back porch.
Get it? Yeah, buddy.
Every time I hear good bluegrass music, I come running.
What are you doing in this neck of the woods anyway?
I heard you eat your bread with a spoon here in Kentucky.
If it's clean.
If it's clean.
If it's clean, yeah. You came to the right place.
Spoon bread is found in pockets all across the American South, but Kentucky likes to claim it as its own. A local tavern put it on the culinary map in the early 1900s. Some suggest it goes back 5,000 years to Native American recipes, but today it's a staple at Kentucky gatherings of all kinds.
So what's the first step for spoon bread?
Well, a lot of people think of cornbread, but spoon bread's more like a cornbread souffle.
And making it is a simple two-part process. Part one, the milk mixture.
We're going to be adding 1.25 cups of self-rising cornmeal, and it'll start to thicken.
The milk softens the typically granular cornmeal. Then comes part two.
Eggs, butter, salt, and sugar.
This is the good stuff.
So this is going to make our cornbread fluffy when we put it in.
So this is a very important part.
This is probably the most important part of it. You just pour it in. Good job.
Batter goes in the pan. Pan goes in the oven. Half an hour or so later,
Ooh, Lord.
fresh baked Kentucky spoon bread.
Oh, looky there, looky there.
How about that?
Is it gonna be well worth the wait?
It's really good. Good job, bud.
That's real good.
You did well.
A real soft inside, golden brown crust on the outside. It's a very light texture. It's got a little bit of salt in the beginning, and then there's a really sweet finish at the end.
We found our second side dish, a moist and delicious slice of sweet Kentucky spoon bread, a southern souffle in true Kentucky style.
Next stop, Louisville.
Home to the Kentucky Derby. In this city, Derby parties are as legendary as the race itself. And since it opened in 1923, the Brown Hotel has been the spot for high society gatherings, Derby season or not. But this historic hotel is also the birthplace of our next state plate contender, the equally historic hot brown sandwich. And to check it out, I've got to suit up.
Taylor Hicks, guest chef, we do it right here.
You do it right. I hear you also do something else right.
The hot brown.
So this is the original place for the Kentucky hot brown.
This is where it all started.
Back in 1926, when partygoers at the hotel were wanting a late-night snack, executive chef Frederick Smith decided to make something using all the turkey they had for holiday season.
The chef and his team came back here and whipped up this turkey sandwich and served it, and it's been a staple item ever since.
So this was honestly one of the first turkey sandwiches in America.
Correct, yes. We're averaging now about 30,000 a year. Kentucky Derby alone, 1,000 a day.
1,000 a day during the Derby.
Yeah.
The ingredient that makes the hot brown, well, a hot brown is
the Mornay sauce.
Like all roux-based sauces, Mornay starts with butter, flour, and heavy cream.
Cream acts as a coating, so it won't burn. Once you burn the sauce, you have to start over. You'll never be able to get the burn smell out of it.
Okay, so what's the technique here?
You want to start with small circles from the center and then work your way out. Because, you know, a lot of the glue will settle on the outside of the pan, so you have to bring it back in. And I think you've got it.
Then, after we stir in grated Parmesan and Pecorino, comes the secret ingredient.
Fresh ground nutmeg.
That is the secret. Do you know that there's only myself and one other employee that I've given the recipe to?
So I'm
Are,
privileged.
yes.
I got a feeling that this sandwich is gonna knock my socks off.
The hot brown sandwich is essentially a series of well-placed layers: bread, tomato, turkey, and the Mornay sauce.
Look at that sauce.
And then we're gonna go right into the oven.
Once baked, we top with bacon, sprinkle on some cheese, garnish, and eat.
You've got the really gooiness of the cheese, which I love, and the bread and the bottom, the texture just soaks it all up. You can really taste the nutmeg.
And then it brings out the little sharpness of the cheese, and then it complements each other.
And the turkey is just so moist and savory. My favorite, it's the finish, the crispy bacon.
Winner.
We've got our entree, a classic hot brown sandwich from the legendary Brown Hotel. Layers of flavor smothered in formerly secret Mornay sauce. Coming up, dessert with a decidedly Kentucky-style kick.
A little bit of a bourbon kick.
It's in there.
Our state plate is filling up, and to complete our meal, we're serving up a sweet dessert with a kick. Kentucky is the birthplace of bourbon, but they do far more with it here than drink. Derby pie is infused with bourbon. So is Kentucky bread pudding. But the very first dessert to combine chocolate and bourbon was this little guy, a bite-sized piece of candy aptly named the Bourbon Ball. And it was invented right here. Rebecca Ruth's is a Frankfort, Kentucky institution since 1919.
Hi, Taylor. Welcome to Rebecca Ruth Candies.
Named for its founders, Rebecca Gooch and Ruth Boo. It was one of the few turn-of-the-century businesses created, owned, and run entirely by women. It also has another claim to fame.
I'm really excited to be here at the birthplace of the Bourbon Ball. Tell me the story about how the Bourbon Ball came to be.
Ruth was my grandmother. About 1936, a dignitary made a comment that the two best flavors in Kentucky was Kentucky bourbon and Miss Boo's candy. My grandmother heard this comment and worked for 2 years developing a way to combine those two flavors.
And it took off.
It did. It was amazingly popular from day one.
Every piece of Rebecca Ruth candy is made in this small factory.
Now this is the dough, right?
Yes, this is the Bourbon Ball candy dough. The bourbon is already in there and it's not cooked out.
This is where the secret is.
That's it.
Not gonna give away the ghost, are we?
No, we can't give that away.
The extruder cuts the candy. A bottomer coats the underside with chocolate. At the other end, an enrober creates a chocolate waterfall.
The chocolate goes over the piece of candy and comes out the other side. We would decorate it after that.
It's the proverbial cherry on top.
It is.
But it's the pecan on top.
You got it.
Which is where I come in.
Okay, so Taylor, you need to nut every other one in the middle plus your two on your side. If you get behind, you just holler at me and I'll try to help catch you up.
Well, I'm already behind.
Uh-oh. You know, one of the things that helps you is if you're putting nuts on instead of watching them go by.
I sense a little sarcasm there, Charles. All right, they're going too fast for me.
Taylor, I think you need to speed up just a little bit.
It's not easy. We need relief. Relief.
Rebecca Ruth makes, packages, and sells approximately 3 million bourbon balls each year.
Ooh, a little bit of a bourbon kick.
It's in there.
The dark chocolate along with the bourbon. That bourbon's got that old oaky, smoky flavor to it.
Yeah.
And the crunchy pecan finish.
It's kind of a complex flavor, and it does different things as you eat them.
Yeah, you kind of like take a tour of Kentucky through every bite.
That's right.
I'm gonna hand you this box because I might eat the whole box. They're that good.
Life is like a box of bourbon balls, rich and sweet on the outside with a fiery kick in the middle and a little nutty on top.
How many do you eat a day?
Oh, I usually eat at least 4 or 5 a day.
Yeah, quality control.
That's right. It's part of the job.
Our state plate is complete. On our appetizer plate,
I love that farmer's hand holding that dainty little sandwich.
a stack of dainty Benedictine finger sandwiches made from cucumbers fresh from the Kentucky soil. On our main plate, a side of beef burgoo cooked up at its namesake festival. And
I heard you eat your bread with a spoon here in Kentucky.
a side of moist, sweet spoon bread with a dash of bluegrass music. For our entree,
Look at that sauce.
a famous Kentucky hot brown sandwich born and bred at the equally famous Brown Hotel. And for dessert,
How many do you eat a day?
Oh, I usually eat at least 4 or 5 a day.
a plate of rich, sweet Kentucky bourbon balls, dark chocolatey goodness with a true Kentucky kick. The perfect end to a meal that pays tribute to the taste and traditions of the great state of Kentucky.
Y'all come back now, you hear?